Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Triple S Sport coverage here of the RLTD round number 8 today. Match it around Saturday afternoon football. We have the Burdekin Roosters hosting the Charters Towers Miners, and we're honouring the Burdekin Roosters 2015 premiers today as well. So congratulations to Glenn Brock and all his 2015 premiership players here today celebrating for the Burdekin Roosters. 10 years since they won grand final. So congratulations, guys. Enjoy the day. Both teams coming off the win last weekend. Burdekin Roosters having a good win against the Central Tigers, while the Charters Towers Miners beat the Herbert River Crushers. So both teams coming off a good win. This game will definitely go down the wire once again. Cracking game here at Rugby Park at Ayr, the home of the Burdekin Roosters. Saturday afternoon football, match it around. Once again, we thank our live stream partner in the Doyle Group. Thanks to Jeff and Tash for their phenomenal support once again. As we have a look at the two sides, as we go through the team list for the Charters Towers Miners, number 1, Noah Fogarty, 2, Nathan Baker, 3, Harry McQueen, 4, Corey Muss, 5, Cody Thorne, 6, Bailey Bliss, 7, Jake Burke, captain coach, 8, Troyce Johnson, 9, Declan Marchione, 10, Corey Walker, 11, Max Campbell, 12, Tide Laidlow, the skipper, and 13 is Connor Lurch. And what on the bench? 14, Campbell Burton. 15, Brendan Stone. 16, Preston Arwing. And 17, the veteran himself, Troy O'Neill, great man. Well, Jake Burke coaches the Charters Towers Miners this year. Then we have a look at the home side, the Burdekin Roosters, A grade. Number 1, Logan Dixon. 2, Terry Connors. 3, Jones Munro. 4, Jesse Yallop. 5, Nemia Navave. 6, and captain, Jolie Mason. 7, Jai Olsen. Then in the forwards we have 8, Tate Rommel. 9, Terence Mosby. 10, Braden Cotter. 11, Lockie Shepherd. 12, Ethan Haggerty. 13, Haydos Munro. And on the bench we have Carly Nagunde. 15, Dylan Doak. 16, Jet Costello. And 19, Aidan Aruza. And they are coached by the great man himself, Steve Lansley, a gentleman of the Rugby League. As we see both sides take the fields, they're led out by Jolie Mason and Tide Laidlow. Show respect there. As Charters Towers will kick off. They are running north to south. Burdekin Roosters will be the first opportunity with the footy in hand. In front of a good crowd here once again.
Now let's have a look at this 2015. Team was coached by Glenn Brock.
It's a fantastic game here once again.
Glenn Brock took over, and he had Carl Lift as his assistant.
We're at Ayr Rugby Park. I apologise for the glare coming across the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Can't do much about that at the moment. Should go away very shortly. The sun will go down. As Jake Work gets the game underway here, Berkey. He kicks off. And the Burdekin Roosters are going to get the first opportunity with the ball. Tate Rommel coming in from the kickoff.
We'll mention them as they come out in front. Tyler Smith. Where's Tyler
As they go through the middle third here. Burdekin Roosters on the second. Mosby at dummy half. It goes to the right there to Mason. Picks up Ethan Haggerty down this right edge. Met by Jake Burke himself and Ty Laidlow. They played on the third. Mason at dummy half.
Centre, Greg Henley. Flying centre. from
Goes to
Bowman.
Hayde Munro there today in the 13. Ball playing lock.
Speed machine.
Great young man, Haydos. Oh, nice strong carry there from Braden Cotter. Back from injury with the Burdekin Roosters.
From Home Hill, all the way from Home Hill. Bryce
Good first set there from the Burdekin Roosters as they complete.
machine in those days.
Like I said, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for the glare coming across. Should go away in the next couple of minutes.
His brother's Corey Jensen with the Broncos.
Charters Towers.
Stocker.
Charters Towers get the first lost opportunity.
Burdock, one of the toughest men around. Lonica Photo.
They go through the middle now through Corey Walker. So Charters Towers got the ball on the 40. Marchione at dummy half. Jake Burke
Davenport.
goes to Troyce Johnson. Had a fantastic, he's in good form. Good couple of games the last few weeks. Charters Towers getting 6 to go here. They come down the left edge. Burke met by some good defence though there by Terence Mosby and Joel Mason.
Where
Declan Marchioni goes to Connor Lurch, 13. White tape on. Troy Johnson. Bliss. Picked up by Noah Fogarty. The back. Good player, Noah Fogarty. They come back through the middle. Walker. Goes to Jake Burke. Goes down the left edge. They've opened them up. There's a good run there. Corey Mask. And they get an early try. So Charters Towers have opened up the Burdekin Roosters down the left edge, and they score straight away. Nice little out ball there from Jake Burke. He hits the centre. And Corey Musk, and they get early points. 4 points nil, the Miners lead. Apologise for all the noise in the background, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like we've had a win. The sun's gone down now. Thanks to all the Charters Towers community once again joining in. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support out there, guys. Everyone back in Townsville as well. We're at the home of the Burdekin Roosters today. Nathan Baker will be the goal kicker. The number 2 for the Charters Towers Miners. Tough conversion, about 2 metres in to the left-hand corner, just to the left of us here. So a fast start here by the Miners. Early penalty helped, got some good field position down the end of the field, and they exploited the right edge of the Burdekin Roosters' defence. Comes in, he strikes it well. Nathan Baker, never in doubt. Converts 6 points to nil. Charters Towers Miners lead the Burdekin Roosters. Will we see Troy Johnson come off the back fence here? Will we see the big veteran himself, Troy O'Neill, come off the back fence today and make the clip on the footy show? Big fella still going, just like 15 years ago. They go for a short kick-off, the Burdekin. Weird bounce, very well cleaned up over the far right edge there. So the Miners now looking to get some good field position here. They go back through. They head back towards the middle there through Max Campbell. The Miners on the attack here. Once again, they come down this left edge. They're getting a little bit of success with some yardage here. Ty Laidlow will play it on the second there, just short of the 40-metre line. Marchioni goes himself, the little hooker. He'll play it on the third there, met by Hayden Munro in defence. Troy Johnson goes back through the middle third. Marchioni comes back down the left edge. Burke kicks early on the fourth. Wobbly kick there. It's well taken at the back there by Logan Dixon. Calls of a high shot. And they get a penalty. Burdekin Roosters will get a chance here. Back-to-back sets. Early penalty to get out of their own half.
Logan Dixon is sponsored by the Queen's Hotel. Number 2, Terry Connors, sponsored by GHC Greg Gawley.
Jones Munro takes a tap, goes to Ethan Haggerty. He's met by Johnson and Laidlow though. On the first, just short of the halfway line. Mosby, dummy half, goes to Cotter. Very strong through the middle, fast leg speed. Play it on the second there, Mosby. Goes to Munro, nice little show and go. Hayden Munro opens them up a little bit. Quick play the ball for Mosby. He gets out of dummy half. He's scheming now. Shout out to all the people up on Thursday Island for tuning in. Supporting Terrence. He's going outstanding down here in Townsville. Thank you. Jolie Mason met by big defence. They get 6 to go. Jake Burke and Ty Lalo muscle up, but 6 to go here for the Roosters. Cotter charges towards the post now. He's only pulled down 10 metres out. Just to the right of the post here. Terrence Mosby at dummy half. They go to the left. No, he shows and goes. Tries to force his way through. He's pulled down 3 metres out. They go to their left through Joy Olsen. Quick hands from Dixon. Ball hits the ground. It's picked over there by Nemia Navave. Beats one. He beats two. The flying Fijian. Outstanding on his feet. He'll play it back there. Little mistake in the play the ball. A little bit too fast. Unfortunately for Nem. So the Burdekin Roosters come up with a mistake. So Charter Towers, they stand strong as they lead 6-0 after 7 minutes of play.
Sponsored by Explore Property. Number 15 is Jeff Ruskin, sponsored by Rumar.
Charters Towers back on the attack here through Noah Fogarty. They come down the left edge. Met by a good defence there from Jones Munro and Terry Connors. Fogarty plays it back to Marchione. Try scorer there and Corey Musk. He'll play it. Marchione goes to Troyce Johnson. Working hard through the middle third, just short of the 40 here. Marchione goes to Connor Lurch. Met by a good defence though. Tate Brommel over the top. Hayden Munro underneath. He's gone in the 13 role, young Hayden Munro. Looks good at lock. Burke gets a midfield towering bomb away. Dixon under pressure here. Takes it well, Bo, in the orange boots. Very safe at the back for the Roosters. They go through Navave. Brings it back. Got some tremendous leg speed through the middle there. He's going to play it on the second, just short of the 30. Goes to Jesse Yallop. This kid can play. Watch him when he gets in some space. He's got good footwork at the line. Shout out to the Yallop family. Great supporters of rugby league and that. Shout out to Penny. Hope you're tuning in watching. Young Brandy playing with the Northern Pride BMD girls this year as well. They start next week. She's doing fantastic as well. Fifth tackle there. They played just over the halfway line to the right of the field. Dixon goes back to Joy Olsen. Puts a towering spiral bomb there. Fullback's under pressure, but a great take there from Noah Fogarty. Fantastic take under the high ball. That was high and spiraling. That was a fantastic kick, but the fullback equal to the task. See Harry McQueen now. Experienced player with the Miners. Fogarty. So that's the winger. And Cody Thorne for the Miners. Marchione goes to Walker. Back through the middle. Great carry. Good 15-metre gain there. Got some good post-contact meters as well. He'll play it back. Marchione, Bailey Bliss, Max Campbell. Comes back on the inside. Good defence from Shepherd. Tate Brommel in the middle. 50 metres centre field. And there's a little mistake in the play the ball. So the Burdekin Roosters get an opportunity here now. Ball in hand. Centre field, halfway line. Appreciate the support, Pen. Hope all the family as well. Down in beautiful Burdekin today, the home of the Roosters. Shout out to the Olsen boys, Kurt and Ross, two of the toughest to play with the Roosters. You always knew Rossi's swinging arm was coming through, that big arm guard. He's a good man to have a drink with too. Mosby, dummy half. Goes to Ethan Haggerty, hit just above the shoulders there. It'll be a high shot. On the 40, they'll get a centre field. They'll get a penalty. Back-to-back sets here. Jolie Mason looking to move the game along. We've had 10.5 minutes down, 6-0. Charters Towers lead the Roosters. So an opportunity here now for the Burdekin Roosters. Munro, Jonesy, that is, takes the tap, gives it to Cotter. He's had a fast start to the game. Good leg speed. He'll play it back to Terrence Mosby. Some good shape here from Hayden Munro and Tate Brommel. Brommel takes him on. Big Tate Brommel. He goes straight through the front rower. Somebody stop him. Tate Brommel scores underneath the post. He just finds some open space. Big Tate Brommel. You will not see the big front rower score another try like that again. Tate Brommel scores. 6 points to 4 to kick to come. Burdekin Roosters, Tate Bromwell opens them up, scores underneath the post, 15 metres out. As they say here on the sidelines, Italian Stallion. He'll be celebrating that one. Jolie Mason shouldn't have any trouble converting this. Right in front of the sticks for the little captain, playing number 6 today. Mason comes in, strikes it, knocks it over with ease. 6 points all after 13 minutes of play. Now that glare is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It should be nice and clear on the screen. Once again, big shout out to the Charters Towers community. Thank you very much for tuning in. So Jolie Mason converts 6 points all here. Tomorrow at the Townsville Sports Reserve, 3:30, Sunday afternoon footy. Triple S will be rocking it there between South Bulls and the mighty Townsville Brothers. Be a fantastic game once again. So Jake Burke restarts play. Wobbly kickoff. Dixon lets it bounce, takes it. Braden Cotter now off the back fence. Let him wind up. He goes straight through off the back fence from the kickoff. Cotter. Dixon on the inside. Mason on the outside. He's gone to Mason. He's got Munro on the outside. It goes low and it hits the knees. Unfortunately, they've come up with a knock on. They've called it forward as well. But what about Braden Cotter off the back fence? Massive run there. Burdekin Roosters has opened up the minors from the kickoff here. But unfortunately, the ball goes to ground. Outstanding run from Braden Cotter. He certainly had a fast start to the game in the front row. His leg speed in the contact is phenomenal. They've got plenty of power to come off the bench. Burdekin Roosters, Carly Nagunde, he certainly brings some impact along with Aiden Aruza as well. So we've got a PNG and a Fijian guys, 2 powerful players. Great to see these guys be part of our competition. As we see the Miners now get an opportunity with the ball in hand. Marchione gets out of dummy half. Looking for penalties. Thrown to the ground by Haggerty. Jake Burke comes in the dummy half. We'll go to Connor Lurch. Uses a bit of footwork at the line. Won't get past Mosby though. He's very solid in defence, young Terrence. He's pulled down there. Marchione to Burke on the inside to Troyce Johnson. Just keeps plugging away through the middle third there. They come back down the left edge through Ty Laidlow and he can't hang on to it. For the Miners, so the Burdekin blue wall of defence stands strong. They force an error. So Burdekin Roosters 6, Charters Towers Miners 6 after 15 minutes of play in round 8 of this RLTD Saturday afternoon match of the round. Once again, a big thank you to the Doyle Group. Thank you to Jeff and Tash. Phenomenal support for rugby league throughout North Queensland. Jones Munro now comes in off his right centre. Looking to be busy through the middle third. He'll play it back to Mason. Goes to Jesse Yallop. Fast footwork at the line. Met by good defence though. Marchione and Walker in the middle. Love to see Jesse in open space tonight. Dixon, another good player. Penrith Jr. Mason goes to Cotter once again. He's off the back fence. He's strong through the middle, Braden Connor. He'll play it on the 4th. Back to Mosby. 6 to go has been called. Laidlow's been penalised in the ruck. Bromwell, the try scorer, he takes him on. He's going to be pulled down just over the 40-metre line, centre field. Mosby to the left, Joy Olsen, back in through to Shepherd. He'll play it on the 2nd. Go from Hayden Munro, puts Tate Bromwell through space. You're not going to believe it. The big front rower twice has gone through. He throws one out the back. It's picked up by Ethan Haggerty, and he's going to find his way over the try line. Tate Bromwell is carving him up through the middle, and he finds some more space. But that was a beautiful little ball there from Hayden Munro. Tips on, puts the big front rower. Burdekin Roosters take the lead, 10 points to 6. They scored beside the post through Haggerty cleaning it up. But it went from Hayden Munro to Tate Bromwell. He's having a field day through the middle at the moment. The 2 front rowers are setting a platform here for the Burdekin Roosters. Good evening, Bobby McLean. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. I was hoping you'd commentate with me out of Charters Towers, Bob. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in and sincerely appreciate it. So Ethan Haggerty gets a reward there, but Tate Brommel, he's having a field day through the middle, along with his front row, Braden Cotter, who's coming off the back fence tonight. Charters Towers gone to their reserves bench. Troy O'Neill and Campbell Burton coming on. Mason comes in, converts, hits the uprights, just goes over. 12 points to 6 after 18 minutes. The Burdekin Roosters lead.
Mason went to church this morning. They hit the upright and went over. He converts. So the good news, Burdekin Fire Service Roosters lead Charters Towers by 12 to 6.
So an opportunity now for the Burdekin Roosters with the ball in hand once again. And they get a penalty. Sorry, the penalty is gone against the Burdekin Roosters with the ball. The person playing the ball has lashed out and grabbed the markers. So Charters Towers get an opportunity here now at the ball to bounce back straight away. 20 metres out right in the right-hand corner. They'll take the tap. So penalty in possession there from the Roosters. They've got some work to do here with the big blue Navy wall and defence. Miners on the attack. Troy O'Neill plays it. Goes from Bailey Bliss. Links up with Burke. Out the back to Fogarty to Musk, the try scorer. Once again, he gets on the left edge, but great defence from Jones Munro. Real good defence there from James Munro and Terry Connors. And they force him over the sideline. Really good defence there from the right edge. So, unfortunately for Charters Towers, they can't make the most of their opportunity there. But the Burdekin Roosters' defence is definitely equal up to the task there. He looked to get on the outside there, Musk, but he couldn't get past Munro. Great work from young Jonesy. Shout out to the Munro family. Jones, Haydos, Amy and Matt. And the great man himself, little Pez man. Hope you're well, guys. They really looked after me. Burdekin down here, as we see, unfortunately, once again, the Burdekin Roosters coming up with an error, bringing it out of their own half here. Big Aiden Aruza has just gone on for the Roosters, come up with an error, coming out of their own half. So Charters Towers going to get a centre field scrum here, 20 metres out. Chance from the attack once again. They're going to come down this left edge. I'd say they're stacking up here. They'll look to their coach and Burke. Noah Fogarty today's gone to fullback. No, they've gone down the right, the opposite side. Corey McQueen looks to get on the outside of the defenders there. It's picked up by Nemi and Navave. He's scooting away. Look at the Fijian flyer go down the sideline, but some desperate defence by Marchione coming across in attack there from the Miners. Here come the Burdekin Roosters now. Logan Dixon takes them on through the middle. Met by Campbell. He'll play it there on the second. Mosby goes to Aruza. Aiden goes through the middle. Some good post-contact meters there. Good strong carry. He'll play it on the third, just short of the 40. Terrence Mosby goes to Hayden Munro's. Ball playing in the middle, looking dangerous with the ball in hand. He'll play it in the fourth, just over the 40 now. Mosby gets out of dummy half, takes him on himself. Desperately pulled down by Troy O'Neill there from the Miners. They go back towards the left. Jai Olsen links up Lockie Shepard. Nice there. Ball goes behind Jesse Yallop. Unfortunately for Jesse, can't hang on to it there. So the Burdekin Roosters come up with an error on their last tackle. Timeout has been called as we got an injury in background to the little hooker. And Declan Marchione there from the Charters Towers Miners. Looks like he's going to be okay. So we have 22 minutes down at the moment. 12 points. 6. The Burdekin Roosters lead Charters Towers at the moment. Home side end-to-end footy at the moment. Home side looking to be in control at the moment. Charters Towers a very tenacious side. Great to see young Declan Marchione. He's all right. It's all good. The player will continue on now. Be a centre field scrum here. Charters Towers will have the footy in hand. 30 metres out off their own line. Once again, big shout out to everyone in Charters Towers. Thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate the support out there, guys. Thanks for looking after us a couple of weeks ago. Next week I'll be in Herbert River and Ingham. Looking forward to that next Friday night. Celebrating anniversary weekend too, they will be, the Herbert River Clutches. O'Neill, the veteran, powering his way through the middle for Charters Towers. Plays it back to Marchione. Goes to the left here. Corey McQueen. Harry McQueen, sorry, Harry. Come back through, Jake Burke. Goes to tight, laid low on the left edge here. Good defence from Joel Mason, though, ball and all. Laid low, plays it back to Marchione, to Burke. Gets a spiralling bomb there. Dixon gets himself in good position, takes it well. He looks to come back at him. Uses a little bit of footwork, makes some good yardage, but he can't beat the outside edge defence of the Towers. Nathan Baker there. Jesse Yallop, busy, looking to work his way through the middle third. Plays it back to Olsen, Navave. Nemia scored 3 tries the other day. Dangerous with the ball in hand. Mosby goes to Lachlan Shepherd. They play down the left edge. On the 4th there, they'll play it back on the 40 to Mosby. Hayden Munro takes him on himself. Looks to settle through the middle there. 5th tackle, short of 30-metre line, left to the uprights. Mason, they put it through the hands there. Gets on the Jones. Munro, he gets on the outside. Looks to go back on the inside to Haggerty there. But some desperate defence from Tide Laidlow, but he's been penalised here. Someone's been held back there from the Burdekin Roosters. So Charters Towers been penalised. And it's a very handy penalty here for the Burdekin Roosters. Penalty on the 5th tackle. They get back-to-back sets. There's Tide Laidlow, unfortunately, just making the tackle a little bit earlier. There. Desperate defence as we see them go through the middle now. They've gone to their bench, the Burdekin Roosters. Carly Ngungwe is out there now in the 14. Another Fijian international with the Burdekin Roosters. Caught up with him before the game. Lovely guy. Lives and breathes his football. He's a dummy half now. Watch out for the impact for him. Jai Olsen goes down the left edge. Goes to Mason Navave. He looks to turn back in. A bit of footwork at line. Navave is very close to the line. Pulled down a couple of metres out. He's lunging forward at him. Ngungwe, dummy half. He shows and goes himself. He's made an impact off the bench. Carly Ngungwe, the flying Fijian, has scored from dummy half. Too powerful and strong. And he's made an impact. What a try. Burdekin Roosters extend their lead. 16 points to 6 with the kick to come. Shout out to Carly's family as well watching. Great supporters of rugby league. His daughter's very good at rugby league as well, so it's definitely in the family. Come here as an import for the Burdekin Roosters a few years ago now. He's captain coach side and become a valuable member of the community and looks settled here. Fantastic try. What an impact off the bench. You will not stop him close to the line. Too powerful, too strong. "26 minutes down, 16 points to 6. Joel Mason get another chance here to add the extras. So just a couple of costly errors here from the Charters Towers Miners at the moment. Put them on the back foot. Burdekin getting back-to-back sets there. Mason comes in. This time he strikes it well straight between the sticks. So after 27 minutes of play, Burdekin Roosters 18, Charters Towers minus 6. Beautiful Saturday evening for rugby league here at Rugby Park, home of the Roosters, the Burdekin Roosters. Miners kick off. Goes deep down, taken by Dyson. Look at Terrence Mosby coming off the back fence this time. Little powerhouse. He's gone into the lock position now, Terrence. Coming off the back fence there. Fit as Carly Nagungai once again gets out of dummy half. Dangerous in around the ruck. Mosby goes to Lachlan Shepherd on the left edge. Roosters making some good yardage here from the kickoff set. Carly links up with Hayden Munro. Good footwork, good contact there from Corey Walker. Very strong, fifth tackle on the halfway line. Carly goes to Jolie Mason. They run it on the edge here. Link up with Terry Connors on the left. He puts a little midfield bomb. Ball goes up. They contest it. And great work there from Cody Thorne, the number 5 from the Miners. See Noah Fogarty, the fullback. Comes in, takes a hit up, helping out. Goes from Campbell Burton now to Bailey Bliss. They spin it wide out there to Harry McQueen.
So if you've lost the phone, come up here and...
He'll play it there for the Miners. Marchione, Campbell Burton, busy in around the ruck. 18 points to 6, the Roosters lead. Johnson back on the field now, takes him on through the middle third. Marchione at dummy half, they go down the right edge. Burke puts a little chip over the top. It's chased through by Bailey Bliss. The ball's on the ground. It's been picked up by Harry McQueen, but there has been a knock-on call. Burdekin defence survives. So Jesse Yallop now, fast feet of the line once again. Good carry there from Jess. Makes some good yardage back towards the middle of the field. Comes through to Terry Connors now. Talented youngster, Burdekin Jr. Good to see him playing A grade. Plays it back to Carly Nagunde, to Aiden Aruza. Good footwork. Good contact from Troy Johnson in the middle, but post-contact meters there for Aruza. Keeps going forward. Nagunde, dummy half. Goes to Mosby, uses some footwork. Troy O'Neill comes flying out of the line. Big defence there in the second effort. Play on, he's been told to stand. Olsen turns it back in for Shepherd. So good set there from the Charters Towers. Miners in defence. Roosters get a kick away on the 40. It's a midfield bomb. Fogarty should take it. Goes back. Oh, no. It's play on. It's hit the ground. Unfortunately for young Noah, I've just given him a rap. Commentator cursed him. He's come up with a little knock on there. Probably let the ball go a little bit too low in his catch there. Noah Fogarty. So Burdekin Roosters got a chance here. Back-to-back set. Centre field scrum. 10 metres out. Carly Nagunde picks it up from the scrum. And he goes straight through. Picks up his second try. Carly Nagunde. He is having a field day. He's come off the bench and he's certainly made a presence out there. And he goes back-to-back tries. 22 points to 6 with the kick to come. Carly has made an impact here for his Burdekin Roosters. He's just cruised over there. They've gone through the middle once again. The middle defence of the Charters Towers Miners has just gone missing there. The Burdekin Roosters celebrate with 9 minutes to go to half time. 22 points to 6 with the kick to come. Joel Mason comes in, lines kick. Number 6 and skipper. Comes in, Jolie Mason. Should add the extras here. He does. He adds the extras, Jolie Mason. So, 8 minutes remain in its first half. Burdekin Roosters 24, Charters Towers Miners 6. Once again, Jake Burke restarts. Towering kick down in the back pocket. Taken by Joey Olsen. Terrence Mosby once again. Balla comes off the back fence there. Runs in to some defence there from the Miners. Ngunga, dummy half. Looking dangerous every time he touches the ball at the moment. Probes down the left edge. Shepherd. Back to Carly. Terrence Mosby putting his hand up once again. Plays the ball. Mosby's having a good game there. Aruza comes back through the middle. He beats one, he beats two. Aiden Aruza opens him up. He'll play it back to Carly. They come down the right here. Mason, Haggerty, skips on the outside there. Jones, Munro and Connors in support. They play it on the 5th there. Good 60-metre gain there. Munro, dummy half. That's Jonesy. Goes to Jolie Mason. Floating kick over to the left there. Baker under pressure. It bounces. It might go over the touch there. Picked up by Nemia and Navave. They've lost it. It's landed in Baker's hands now. Now the Miners are back on the attack. And they'll pick up a penalty. So Charters Towers get an opportunity with the ball in hand now. A high tackle. So they'll get some good field position in the Roosters' half. 6 minutes out here from half time. The Miners need to score next here to stay with the Burdekin Roosters. So they're 30 metres out on the right pocket. They go to Bailey Bliss. Goes to Campbell Burton. They look to go through the middle. He's flowing to the ground there. Defence from Cotter. Carly Ngunde. Marchione goes to Troy Johnson. Good defence from Munro and Mosby. Play back to Marchione. Burke shows and goes. Plays out the back to Bliss. He links up with Fogarty. Big fend and a don't argue. Get away from me, Olsen. No, with Fogarty. What a fend. The big don't argue. Bliss. It goes back. 6 more's been called by the referee. That's Brendan Stone there coming off the bench for the Miners. Burke goes short out the back. The ball's hit the ground. And a knock-on forward pass has been called there against the Miners. So the Burdekin Roosters stand strong. They get around each other. They hold off in defence as we last 5 minutes in the first half here. 24 points to 6, they lead. Not sure what's happened here, but I think the referee's corrected his decision. I think Charters Towers have got the ball now. No. No, sorry. Centre field scrum. Burdekin Roosters have it. So go down the left edge now through Jesse Yallop. Sorry, Logan Dixon with the ball in hand. Jesse Yallop now, dummy half. Good, nice carry. Nearly opens them up on the left there, Jess. Carly Ngunde goes in Navave. Nice strong run back towards the middle third there. Carly dummy half. Mason. Jolie takes him on. Big defence from Troy Johnson over the top. Very solid. Him and Ty Laidlow there. Physical. Ngunde. He's probing in around the ruck. Braden Cotter. Good leg speed into contact. He'll play it on the 5th, just halfway line. Centre field. They go to Jai Olsen. Puts a big towering bomb up. Baker goes high, takes it with class. Good work there from young Nathan Baker. Safe at the back. Bliss goes down the short side. Looks to try and find him out with a couple of minutes to go in this first half. Goes to Cody Thorne now, coming in off the wing, looking for some work. Marchione goes out the back to Stone. Good defence over the top, though, from Cotter. Marchione works over that right edge. Bliss. He turns Walker back on the inside. They're probing here on the 5th, just short of the 40-metre line. They go down the short side once again. This time, Bailey Bliss gets his left foot kick away. Good bounce there for Dixon. 6 up, and he brings it back towards the middle. So in the final 2.5 minutes here in the first half, Roosters be looking to get down the other end of the field and consolidate here. Through Jones Munro at the footy. Met by 3 defenders there from the Miners. Plays it back to Mason, dummy half. Nice little carry from the skipper. Centre fields them just short of the 40. Carly Nagunde goes to Terence Mosby. Busy through the middle of the ruck. Miners are not getting Roosters on the ground at the moment. Could hurt them in their attack. So they're probing in around the ruck. Carly Nagunde has made a massive impact since he's been on a dummy half. Mason gets a kick away. Thorne does well to take that on the field. Can't get past the good desperate defence of Jones Munro there from the kick chase. 24 points to 6, a minute and a half to go. And the Burdekin Roosters come up here with a forced error through Terence Mosby, the hitman. Bala Terence there has put on a big shot. He's leading the way here for the Burdekin Roosters. So the Roosters will get one more chance just before half time. Big shout out to everyone on Thursday Island cheering Bala Terence on. He certainly turned up tonight. He's having a cracking game. Wearing the 9, but he's playing in the 13 front row and 9 row, covering all positions. Roosters on the attack now. They go down this right edge. Terry Connors comes in off his own wing. Takes him on. He's pulled down 20 metres out on the right edge. 10 metres in. Nagunga, dummy half. Goes to Cotter, who charges in, stands, offloads back to Carly, picks up Haggerty. He skips around on the outside. He's going to be pulled down centre field. 13 out. Nagunga, dummy half, goes to the left edge, and Olsen quickly plays out the back to Dixon. It bounces off one. Some big defence over there from Harry McQueen. Bailey Bliss. They come back towards the middle now. Jai Olsen turns Mosby back on the inside. Fast feet. He'll play it on the 4th. 11 out, centre field. Nagunde goes to Olsen. He plays out the back to Mason. Goes to Jones Munro. Puts a little grubber streak for Connor. It's going to be picked up here for Charters Towers. Oh, it's desperate defence from Terry Connors. And the Miners are going to come up the footy in the last 20 seconds here. Cotter come flying off his line there. Nearly cleaned up his man. Charters Towers just need to get to a kick here. They come down the short side. Good defence from Mason. Physical, tough game this. End-to-end footy. Ball hits the ground. It's picked up by the Roosters. Might be a penalty here. Burdekin Roosters have been called offside as we hear the halftime siren in the background. So they'll get one opportunity with the footy here. Charters Towers Miners. Jake Burke will look for touch. He does. Finds touch, so 40 metres out on the tram tracks. Charters Towers going to get one play here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a massive bomb here from Jake Burke. No, goes for a field goal shot. He's absolutely smashed it out of the park, Jake Burke. 45-metre field goal, outstanding. Jake Burke does it with ease. Picks up 2 points. 24 points to 8. What a field goal there from Jake Burke. Wow. As we go to halftime break, and we'll take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. 24 points to 8. Halftime as we take a short break. Once again, the Rugby League Townsville District would like to thank our following sponsors. Very valuable, and we appreciate their contribution in 2025. The Mendy Townsville Blackhawks, North Queensland Cowboys, Willows, the Doyle Group, Hit 103.1, McDonald's, EV2 Sportswear, C-Link, Townsville Hydrovac, and Alliance Electrical Townsville. Thank you very much for your valued support. We'd also like to thank our live stream partner in the Doyle Group. Thank you. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Burdekin Air Rugby Park is our venue. Burdekin Roosters will kick off. They're running north to south against the Charter Towers Miners. They currently lead 24 points to 8. Jake Burke kicking a 2-point field goal, 45 metres out. Smashed it into the trees behind the sticks near the bar over there. Special celebration tonight. Shout out to the 2015 Premiers. Burdekin Roosters having a 10-year reunion. Congratulations to all the boys here tonight celebrating. So they should. Very well deserved. Last-minute try from Zachy Heron in the 2015 Grand Final. Scoring beside the post to beat the Hoot River Crushers. Referee's back on the field. About to blow time on. Second half, we're underway. They're back underway now. Jolie Mason will kick off here. Referee blows time on. Charter Towers and the referee has penalised the Burdekin Roosters. Offside from the kickoff. That's a big call early on. Start the second half. Poor discipline there from the Roosters. Very good refereeing. So they get an opportunity now. Charter Towers. First opportunity with the ball in hand. Jake Burke will find touch. Nice massive kick there. Picks up about 30 metres. About 25 out down the right tram line. Be tapped by Harry McQueen. One of the Charter Towers favourites. They go back towards the middle through Bailey Bliss to Troyce Johnson, and never stop trying hard through the middle here for the Towers. He plays it back to Marchione. Goes to Burke. Picks up Burton on an edge at the moment. Young Campbell. Plays it back there on the second. They come back towards the middle of the field now. Jake Burke plays out the back to Bliss. Shows and goes. It goes short to Harry McQueen there. Good defence there from Jesse Yallop, though, from the Burdekin Roosters. Up in his face. Two class centres going at each other. Walker. That's Corey. He'll play it back to Marchione. Marchione gets out dummy half. Fires a nice ball to Harry McQueen. He gets on the outside of his man and scores for Charters Towers. Harry McQueen has come up trumps straight away. Charters Towers Miners get some joy. Their first set of 6. Straight after half time, they've caught the Roosters napping. 24 points to 12 to kick to come. McQueen scores for the Miners.
Number 3, Harry McQueen.
So after fairly intense chat there from the coach and captain and Jake Burke there, the Miners have responded straight away. And a beautiful, nice little ball there from Bailey Bliss. Hits Harry McQueen on the chest, a bit of footwork at the line, and he scored. So Nathan Baker will be looking to add the extras here. 24 points to 12 straight away. Second half, here come the Miners. Like I said, this game will be a real battle and definitely go down last couple of minutes. Baker comes in, strikes it. He strikes it well, straight between the sticks. Flags are up. 24-14 after 2 minutes of play in the second half. Shout out to Liam McKean. Thanks for tuning in, mate. I hope you're enjoying the coverage. Troyce Johnson is definitely having a good game at the moment through the middle third, leading the way for the Towers. So they'll definitely make sure they're on side at the moment now. Masonry starts. Towering kick in the far corner down there. See Stone bringing it back for Towers. Met by some big defence, some big contact there from Burdekin Roosters. Huge defence there. Jones Munro from the kickoff. We see Charters Towers through Johnson once again through the middle here. Goes to Con Lurch. Fast walk. Big defence on the inside there from Carly Nagunde. Shots are coming here from the Roosters. Roosters are fired up here from the kickoff. It's a good carry there from Walker. Plays big minutes here. Stone once again puts his hand up. It's a fifth tackle. They make 38 metres. They go to the left edge now. Burke be looking for a 40-20 here. He's got a fair piece of it. Terry Connors is there. Watches the bounce. Picks it up cleanly. Makes his way back into the Miners' defence to Burdekin Jr. So the Roosters look to consolidate here. Once again, they get an offload away there. Yallop. Fast feed at the line as always. Quick play the ball to Ngunde. Terence Mosby plays it back there to Carly. Goes to Cotter. Goes through the middle. He's had a good game the middle forward, really has. Nagunde, Jai Olsen, looks to Lockie Shepherd. They've come up with an error. So a forced mistake there. Some good defence from Bailey Bliss from the Miners. Forces an error against the Burdekin Roosters.
Car down the end of the grandstand with his lights on down the end of the field. Would you switch your lights off, please? You're disrupting the play. You're a ground manager. Can you get out here and check that out, please?
And they've come up with an error. A little delay in play. But Charters Towers have lost the ball here. So the Burdekin Roosters forcing an error here, so they're going to get their first opportunity. Second half, 30 metres out, centre field scrum. Where will the Roosters look to attack? Looks like they're loading up on their left edge here. Will they use Dixon, Yallop, Navave? They all look dangerous with the footy in hand. No, they go down the right edge. Jones Munro takes them on. Nice strong carry there from Jones. He's been solid today. Very good with the ball in hand defensively as well. They go back through the middle. Here come the Roosters now on the attack. Second tackle. They get a penalty. Infringement in the ruck. So Burdekin Roosters going to play on here. An opportunity to take the two. They're playing on 24-14. They lead. They're going to back themselves to get points here. Nagunde takes the tap. Gives to Mosby. Works hard through the middle. Terrence. Plays now. Jai Olsen. Turns in Jesse Yallop. Quick play of the ball. Carly will get out. Dummy half. He shows and goes himself. Looking for his third try. Just pulled down inches out. Mosby at dummy half now. They go out the back. Joel Mason plays direct. Beautiful line there. Looks like Haggerty with the ball in hand will play it back. They go to Cotter, the big front row. Looks to barge his way over. And he's lost the ball, I believe. Trying to reach out. So the Charters Towers Miners stand strong in defence. They withdraw. They withhold. The Burdekin Roosters raid. Once again, a big shout out to the Charters Towers community. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Triple S Sport, rocking the footy with RLTD. Thank you to the Door Group, our 2025 live stream partner. Once again, the centre field scrum is usually the normal these days. Beautiful, nice, cool weather. Beautiful evening now for rugby league. As we look to work it out down through the left edge now, the Miners with the ball in hand. So Charters Towers with the ball in hand. They come back through the middle through Brendan Stone. Met by a big defence though. Hayden Munro's been outstanding in the middle today along with Mosby. Some good contenders here for your man of the match tonight. Oh, big contact there. Huge contact there from Terrence Mosby. Carly Nagunde. The pocket rockets in the middle of the field. Great run there from Connor Lurch. He opens them up through the middle. Gets a one-handed offload. Throws it out the back. Desperately picked up. It's on the ground now. And the Burdekin Roosters have the footy just on the halfway line. Connor Lurch opening up the Roosters through the middle. But desperate defence from the Roosters. Stay strong. They have the ball on the 40. They're attacking now. Dixon will play it back to Nagunde. Jesse Yallop comes in. Good leg speed. Post-contact meters once again from Jess. Plays it back to Carly. Goes to Mosby. He's been absolutely outstanding tonight, Terrence. Through the middle. Here come the Roosters once again. They go back down that right edge. Hayden Munro steps off the right. He opens them up. Inside ball. Hits the ground. Picked up by Mosby. Back to Nagunde. Back to Mason. Over the top here. It's picked up by Jones Munro. Uses some beautiful footwork. And he finishes it off. Jones Munro scores after his brother Hayden Munro sets it up for him with a great run. That's a fantastic try from the Burdekin Roosters. Really was classy. Great teamwork. Hayden Munro started it. Some flashy footy. They picked it up on the edges. A great ball over the top from Jolie Mason. And Jones Munro, who thoroughly deserves a try, stepped off the right and a fantastic try on the right edge. The Munros will be celebrating tonight. So they should be. 28 points to 14 with the kick to come. Burdekin Roosters make most of their opportunity down here. And the pocket rockets in the middle of Terence Mosby, Carly Nagunga. They both get a rest now. Been absolutely outstanding. Carly comes off with a big smile, and so he should be. What an impact he's had in this game. Big kick here for Joel Mason. 28 points to 14. Kick to come. 12 minutes down in the second half. Mason comes in and he strikes it well, and the flags are up. So the Burdekin Roosters 30, Charters Towers minus 14.
Points there to number 6, Goldie Mason from Butcher on Queens. Goodyear Roosters lead by 30.
Charters Towers restart play here. As we're going to see the big fella come off the back fence once again. This time it's Big Tate Rommel, the try scorer for the Roosters. Runs into some solid defence to his opposite number and Johnson. It's been a great battle between the two front rowers. Classy performance from both, too, to be honest. Dixon will play it back there for the Roosters. Cotter. He's been outstanding through the middle. Once again, he gets big post-contact meters. May have come down with an injury here. Hope he's okay. Gets to his feet slowly. Dylan Doak out there now for the Burdekin Roosters. Gone in the number 9 role. Hayde Munro been busy through. He's making a real liking to this number 13 jersey, Haydos. Looks dangerous every time he touches the ball. Nice midfield bomb here from Olsen. Puts it high. Fogarty stands his ground. He does it well. He's absolutely manhandled there from Shepherd coming through and Jesse Yallop. Good set of 6 there after points for the Roosters. Making good 80 metres. So Charters Towers got a bit of work to do now to come out of their own half here. Baker plays it. They come down this right edge here. Corey Walker once again puts his hand up. Tireless in effort from Corey Walker. Ball goes behind Bailey Bess. Picked up one-handed by Troy Johnson. Nice clean-up work from the front rower there. He's pulled down on the last 40-metre line. Goes back to Burke. Spears it down. Will find space. Terry Connors gets himself in good position though. Brings it back with a little skip. They can't get past Corey Musk in defence. Penalty there, trying Burdekin Roosters. All in vain though. Jesse Yellow comes on, takes him through the middle once again. It's dangerous every time he touches the foot, he does, Jess. Looks like something's going to happen. Good carry once again from Cotter through the middle. He has not stopped. He's been outstanding with the ball in hand. He'll play it back. Doak gets out, shows and goes, digs right in the line. Munro spins off one, offloads again. Haydos picks up Jolie Mason and opens him up through the middle. He's still going, hit and spin. He's trying to work his way over there. He's pulled down about a metre short. Might be held up, actually. He is. He's held up underneath the sticks. Hayde Munro. Looking dangerous every time he touches the ball through the middle of the field. Having a cracking game at lock. Play it back. Dylan Doak goes to Joy Olsen. Beautiful little kick through. It stays hard here. It's cleaned up at the back there very well by Nathan Baker from the Miners. They hold strong. 16 minutes down in the second half. 30-14, the Roosters lead. They get back-to-back sets here with the ball in hand. Short kick, drop kick there. They'll watch it bounce as usual. Doesn't go 10. They'll get the footy back. Probably the most shittiest rule in footy now. I don't know why we overcomplicate it. So the Roosters will get the footy. It'll be a play the ball 10 metres out to the right as they choose. Waste of time. So Braden Cotter, once again, charges into the line. He'll play it back on the first. Doak at dummy half. Roosters centre field. Goes to Olsen. Unfortunately, Hayde Munro, sorry. And unfortunately, he's lost the ball there. So Charters Towers this time come up with a mistake bringing it out. So the Roosters look to redeem themselves here. Once again, a big shout out to everyone up on Thursday Island. Thanks for tuning in, supporting Butler Terrence. He's having an outstanding game. He's on the bench at the moment, having a quick rest. I'm sure he's going to finish the game strong. So centre field scrum here, 15 metres out. The Burdekin come down left through Jesse Yallop. Sets off the left, pokes his nose through. He's pulled down desperately there from the Miners. And unfortunately for Jess, he calls for a strip. He just can't hang on to it. Oh, he nearly got through there. He's been threatening the line every time he's carried the ball tonight, Jess. Tremendous young man, not just a good footballer. Great family as well, supporting him. Great to see him back. He's had some horrific injuries over the last couple of years. So Charters Towers this time get a scrum feed. Centre field, 10 metres off their own, work out of their own half here. They've got plenty of work to do, the Miners. They go back through the middle there. Solid defence, though, from the Roosters. They'll play it on the second now. He's lost it there. Looks like Preston Arwang who's come on there off the bench. Fortunately for Preston, they're looking for a fast play the ball. Can't get to his feet, and he's come up with an error. So we're seeing a few mistakes now as we're down to the final 20 minutes of this game, 30-14. Burdekin Roosters lead Charters Towers. A few tired bodies out there. It's been played at the fast-pass game, end-to-end footy. So the Burdekin Roosters will get another chance with the ball in hand. Looks like they're loading up on the right. Is that a sign they'll come down the left? No, they go down the right edge. Goes to Jai Olsen. He takes him on himself. Big defence, though. It's huge defence there from the Miners. Drives him back. Jake Burke letting the young fella know he's there. Dixon takes him on. He'll play it back to Doak. They go down the right edge to Haggerty. He's been strong and busy. Very solid. He'll play it back. Doak goes to Munro, goes out the back, and they go short to Shepherd on the edge here. Back to Jai Olsen. Links up with Jesse Yallop. Steps off to the left. Goes to Roosters now through Bromwell. Working their way through the middle. Fifth tackle, 8 metres out to the left of the uprights. They come down the left side. Beautiful hands there from Shepherd. Throws a nice outball to Nemia. Navave couldn't pick it up. It's picked up by Baker. But Shepherd comes across in desperate defence there. Thought he was away there. Nemia Navave only had to catch that and he scored in the corner. What a beautiful set of hands there from Lachlan Shepherd. Beautiful outball. Sure, Nem won't be happy with that mistake. So Charters Towers looking and probing. They can't get out of their own half at the moment. It's all down here. A lot of possession and field position here for the Burdekin Roosters. They go through Bailey Bliss. He takes it on himself. He's pulled down just short the halfway line. Marchione at dummy half. Goes to Preston Arwang. Nice strong carries there. Picks up good 12-13 metres. Plays it on the last. 45 metres out. Goes to Burke. Puts a towering kick up there. Logan Dixon safe at the back, though, for the Roosters. He skims on the outside here. Bounces off one. He's going to be pulled down on just short of the 30-metre line here on the left edge. Goes through Navave now. Oh, great leg speed. Good post-contact meters. Nearly pushed his way through, looking to make up for that error. Goes back to Jesse Yallop. Comes in behind the ruck. Dylan Doak at dummy half. He'll go to Aiden Aruza here. Nice strong carry from the big man. He'll look for a quick play to ball. Mustang he does. Dylan Doak gets out dummy half. A beautiful, nice little out ball. Lachlan Shepherd hanging out here on the left edge. He throws the pass back on the inside. Aruza picks it off his toes. Entertaining footy here from the Roosters. Here they come once again. Dylan Doak goes to Joy Olsen. Gets a quick hands to Mason here. Puts a kick across. He should find space. They should score in the right corner. Jones Munro picks it up and gets his second try. And the Burdekin Roosters turn it on here as they celebrate another 4 points. 34 points to 14. They lead in the 23rd minute of the second half.
Go to the Roosters by number 3, Jones Munro. Jones Munro sponsored by Goodyear.
Burdekin Roosters are playing like the entertainers of the 80s here today. They are certainly throwing the footy around, celebrating the 2015 premiership for the boys 10 years ago. And Jones Munro scores his second try, thoroughly deserved. Great vision there from Jolie Mason. They put it through the hands. He looked up. 3-on-1, put a nice little well-weighted kick across. Jones Munro gets a golden bounce and they score.
Early games today, the Burdekin River Ladies defeated South 18-4.
Joel Mason, once again, he's brought his golden boots along and he converts. Burdekin Roosters 36, Charter Miners 14. We have 15 minutes remaining in this game.
Burdekin Tyre Service, lead Charter South 14.
Once again, Jake Burke restarts. Goes to a long deep kickoff in the right corner. See Tate Bromwell bring it back from the kickoff here. Been solid through the middle. Desperately hung on there from Arwang in defence there from the Towers. They work over the middle through Doak. Goes to Aiden Aruza now. Big fella will play it back on the second. Down the right edge. Goes through the hands. Roosters. Call for a penalty. They do get one. Looks like it might be just touch high there. Slipped up off of the ball, I'd say. So the Burdekin Roosters get back-to-back sets here, and they get penalty on the third. They go back into the Miners' territory now, just over the halfway line. In front of the newly grandstand here, Burdekin Roosters. Outstanding job, guys. It looks amazing. Really lights it up. So Burdekin Roosters now with the chance with the ball in hand. Goes through Aiden Aruza. And unfortunately, he's come up with a lost ball there. So the Miners will keep fighting as they do. They are a tenacious side. They really, really are. Once again, thank you to all our viewers tonight for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. Triple S rocking the footy here with Rugby League Townsville District. Harry McQueen will play the ball for the Miners. Marchione Goes to Corey Walker. Steps off to the left. Comes back down the right edge. Met in the fence there from Lachlan Shepherd and Jai Olsen. They've been very good, the Burdekin Roosters tonight, playing very well as a team too. Very well drilled as a team by coach Steve Lansley. Starting to work really well together, the Roosters. Goes through to Preston Arwang. Come to the right. Marchione, dummy half. Goes to Bailey Bliss. Shows and goes himself. Desperate defence there from the Roosters, and they force an error. Dylan Doak comes up with a big play there in defence. And the Roosters celebrate. So they'll get the ball back in hand. So the Roosters now bringing it out of their own half through Dixon. Jesse Yallop once again takes another carry through the middle third. Quick play the ball. Dylan Doak. Nami Navave coming in looking busy. In around the ruck. He'll play it on the 40. Doak. Goes to Jai Olsen on the 40. Kicking across him. Left footer. Picked up by Fogarty at the back. Great kick chase from Jones Munro. Gets hold of him at the back tail too. Big effort there from Jonesy Munro, but unfortunately a penalty has been called against the Roosters here. So the Miners will get a lucky break. There's been a flop called in the fence. Charters Towers through Arwang now. Back through the middle in the final 10 minutes of the game here. 36-14. Burdekin Roosters lead. Sorry, 11 minutes. Just over 11 minutes remaining. Bailey Bliss goes down the left edge. Jake Burke steps off the left. Hasn't had many opportunities to run the footy tonight, Berkey. Marchione gets out of dummy half, takes him on himself. Desperate defence though from the Roosters. Hanging on there. Connor Lurch goes down the left. Nice out ball there from Jake Burke. Picks up the centre. And Corey Musk will score. Charters Towers pick up a try here at the back end of the game. 36-18 with the kick to come. Nice ball there from Jake Burke, landing on the chest of the number 4 and Corey Musk, who scores his second try of the night. Conversion unsuccessful there from the Charters Towers Miners. They look to move along now. As we see Coach Steve Lansley's gone back to his bench. Made some changes. Terence Mosby back out there. And now, finish off the game for the Burdekin Roosters. As we see Arwang bringing it back from So Roosters got the ball back now. They look to work it hard through the middle here. They got an opportunity 10 metres out after an error there from Charters Towers. Burdekin Roosters get another penalty here. They'll probably take the 2. They'll take the 2 here.
Jolie Mason setting it up there for a penalty. The Burdekin leading by 36 points to...
Lots of Troy's Johnson supporters on the stream. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sure Troy's appreciate it. So they'll look to blow the score out here to 38-18 now. A 20-point lead here for the Burdekin Roosters with 9 minutes remaining in this game. Joel Mason shouldn't have any trouble with the extras. Mason adds the extras. So Burdekin Roosters 38, Charters Towers 18. Just on 8 minutes remaining in this game. We see an opportunity here now for the Charters Towers as they come up with an error forced from the kickoff. So Charters Towers, like I said, they're a tenacious side. They'll keep fighting. 7.5 minutes remaining in this game. 38-18. Roosters lead the Miners at the moment. You're right, Stoney. You're right, mate. Yeah, don't worry about the camera, mate. You're right. So Charters Towers back on the attack here now. Looking for an opportunity with the ball in hand. They come down the right edge. Harry McQueen at dummy half. Goes to Troy O'Neill, veteran. Takes him on. He only knows one way, and that's forward. He'll play it back. Marchione. Links up with Bailey Bliss. Links up with Jake Burke. The halves combining. Burke steps off the left. Still going. Collared there by Lockie Shepherd. Pulled down desperately. Plays it 10 metres out. Marchione gets out dummy half after a good play to ball from Burke. Thought it might have been 6 to go there, but wasn't. They come back through now. Connell Lurch. Burke puts a nice kick across field. Lands it on the mark. Knocked back by Fogarty. And Corey Musk is going to get a hat trick. No. He's been called offside there from the kick. So Charters Towers Miners miss out there. Clayton Ives, how are you, mate? Watching all the way from Victoria. Thanks for tuning in, Clayton. You don't miss many games. Triple S Sports certainly appreciates your support, mate. Thank you very much. So the Burdekin Roosters hold strong defensively on their own line there. It's a great play by the Miners, but unfortunately it's in front of the kicker. It goes through Dixon now. Looks to bring him back through the middle. Jesse Yallop getting in a dummy half, trying to open him up. He beats one, beats two. Solid defence through the middle. Third, though, from Troy O'Neill, a veteran. Just gets hold of him. Dylan Doak goes to Hayden Munro. Go back in behind the ruck. Corey Walker's never stopped trying for the Towers tonight. Jack Ruston now. Young fella's come off the bench. Got his opportunity with the Roosters. He'll play it back. Dylan Doak goes himself. A little show and go. Mosby pushing up on the inside. Last tackle, they'll look to Jai Olsen here. No, they go on to the right, and Joel Mason puts a little floating little kick over the top. Desperately taken by Jake Burke there from the Charters Towers Miners. They play it now. Fogarty will bring it back for the Miners. So we're down in the final 5 minutes here. 38-18. The Burdekin Roosters lead the Charters Towers Miners. Stay with us live after the game. We'll bring our man of the match over tonight. There's been some great performance from the Burdekin Roosters. It really has. Both the front rowers and Braden Cotter and Tate Bromwell have been solid. Carly Nagunwe. As we see Harry McQueen here, open him up on the right edge. Carly Nagunwe has been an impact off the bench. Terrence Mosby has been excellent through the middle. Hayden Munro's been skillful at lock. So there's been some good performance. Corey Walker and Troy Johnson never stopped trying in forwards as Burke puts a little chip over the top. And Lachlan Shepherd, he's been good as well back there for the Burdekin Roosters. It's been a very good team performance here tonight from the Burdekin Roosters. Really has. But I think it was through the middle through Carly Nagunwe and Terrence Mosby in that period just before halftime and just after halftime. They made a massive difference in around the ruck with their speed of the game. 38-18. They lead the Burdekin Roosters currently with the ball in hand. Through Joel Mason, their captain, they go down the left edge. Nice clearing kick there from Jai Olsen. Straight to Fogarty though. Brings it back. Runs straight at the defence. Big defence there from the Burdekin Roosters in the final minutes here. Lachlan Shepherd once again putting his hand up here for the Roosters. Runs straight at Mosby. You won't get past him. Baker will play it on the second. Harry McQueen plays it on the third. Marchione goes to Jake Burke, taking them on. Nice little tip off there through the hands of Miners. Not going forward, but just across field. They play it back. Connor Lurch links up Brendan Stone and takes them forward. It's a good carry, good post contact meters. Plays it on the last. Marchione down the left to Burke. Puts a little kick over. It's been charged down by Jones Munro. He scored 2 tries today. Picks it up off his toe. He runs away. Can he get his third? Jones Munro open them up. Ball back on the inside there. Here come the Burdekin Roosters. Can they finish it off in style here against the Miners? Another opportunity with the ball in hand. Can they get it out far to the left here to Nemia Navave? Jesse Yellow beats the one and gets on the outside. Fends off. Keeps going, Jess. Still using his post-contact meters. What a carry, Jesse Yellow. He's going to be pulled desperately down a couple meters out. Plays it to Navave. Goes to Jai Olsen. This time they go on the other side of the field. Picked up by Mosby. Centre field. He steps off the right and carries it towards the post. Last 2 minutes. Roosters are looking to seal the deal here. Ngunga, a dummy half. It goes to Haydos Munro. Puts a little grubber kick. Chases it through here. And it's desperately knocked over that ball line there from the Charters Towers Miners. Harry McQueen there. Good sign of sportsmanship there as well. From Logan Dixon picking up Harry off the deck. Joyce and Johnson has had a great game, Liam. He's certainly in the mix, mate. So the Burdekin Roosters looking to finish it off here in the last minute and a half. 38-18, they lead tonight. Spiralling drop kick once again. Doesn't go to 10 metres. So they'll take a play to ball of their choice. 10 metres out to the right of the uprights. So we're down to the final minute now. Burdekin Roosters looking to finish the deal. Seal it here tonight. Be a celebration in the town of Ayr. Drinks all around. Hayden Munro plays out the back. Great hands by Jai Olsen. Unfortunately, he's hit on contact. Lockie Shepherd looking after his little halfback there. I'll let that one go. Young Joy Olsen with that mistake. Good game, Dill. So as we see as the clock winds down here, the boys aren't too keen on the scrum. Looks like they're just standing around. They'll slowly probably get it in. Like I said, stay live with us. We'll have our man of the match. But there's been some great performances also from Charters Towers. Troy Johnson has been outstanding with Corey Walker in the middle once again. Bailey Bliss has tried hard as well. Ball goes down as we hear a full-time siren in the background. They'll just play it out. The Burdekin Roosters run out winners tonight. 38 points to 18 here at the home of the Roosters. Stay live as we grab our man of the match tonight. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Triple S Sport and RLT man of the match. My little Butler here, Terence Mosby. Congratulations, Butler. Good to see you. Well done, mate.
Thank
Good
you.
game tonight. Well done.
Yeah. Yep.
Mate, you must be happy the Burdekin Roosters now have won 3 in a row, mate. And yourself, you've been in very good form. Are you enjoying the A-grade?
Yeah. Bit tough, but yeah, we're going good, yeah.
And what about yourself, mate? You're starting off at hooker. You go into front row. You go into lock. You get a spell. You come back out in the middle. You seem to be really enjoying your rugby league here in Townsville.
Yeah. Just happy to play A-grade. Yeah. Opportunity. Yeah.
Mate, back home, there's lots of viewers that watch every week and they comment about you. You must be really proud to represent back home too.
Oh, yeah. What?
Well, it's always good to see you. Congratulations. You're outstanding there today, mate. Very good to see you, Terence. Keep up the good work. Proud of you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Well, there you go tonight. A great win there for the Burdekin Roosters. 38-18 over the Charters Towers Miners. And little Butler, Terence Mosby, carved it up today once again in the middle. He's been outstanding and a big man of the match. Congratulations to him. Big shout out to everyone up on TOA. Keep enjoying the rugby league and supporting Triple S. Sincerely appreciated. Thank you and good night.